Okay, it's 4 a.m. and we're on our way to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. I don't think they're gonna let us in the tomb. Oh, we're so bummed right now. Yeah.
Not that bummed because we can see it again. The other lady in front of us, and I think they're going to the airport. She was like telling the guy, please let me in. It's my only chance in my whole life. But for us, we can just come back. All right, so we're at the Church of St. Peter in Gallicantu, and on the top is this rooster, because it signifies what Jesus said to Peter, before the cock crows twice, you'll deny me 3 times. It's also built on the Jewish high priest Caiaphas' house. He's the one who supposedly formulated the plot to kill Jesus. So there's also some caves or cellars down underneath. We're in the cellar, or the dungeon, beneath the church.
And over here you can see there are notches in the stone.
These cellars may have been where Christ was imprisoned for like one day or one night before his crucifixion. For my soul is full of troubles, and my life draws near to Sheol. I am counted among those who go down to the pit. I am like those who have no help, like those forsaken among the dead. You have put me in the depths of the pit, in the regions dark and deep. Your wrath lies heavy upon me, and you overwhelm me with all your waves.
A lot of these places, you can't be sure if it really happened there. It's still nice to go and be, at the very least, very close proximity. We're on the way to church right now at the BYU Jerusalem Center. Okay, we made it. I'm gonna stop the vlog for now and we'll see you guys later. Okay, this is so super weird, but I just ran into a guy. It's my boss, Jack!
Hey, all right, here we are.
We're getting a ride.
That's the church down there where Jesus wept over Jerusalem. Also, you're looking out there at the Mount of Olives.
Jerusalem, Jerusalem, the city that kills the prophets and stones those who are sent to it. How often have I desired to gather your children together as a hen gathers her brood under her wings, and you were not willing.
Yeah, this is the Dominus Flevit, and then behind us, down, just like a stone's throw away, is Gethsemane.
It's just insane to me that these are all graves. This is the craziest graveyard I have ever seen. People pay a lot to be buried here because it says that when Jesus comes again, he will come through those gates at that wall, and so people want to be resurrected right next to him.
We're going to the Pater Noster.
Oh yeah, the Pater Noster, which we heard about just now with the people that we met that were with Jack.
A pilgrim heard a story of a marble plaque with the Lord's Prayer inscribed.
So it says, the tradition has been revived.
He said to them, when you pray, say, Father, hallowed be your name, your kingdom come. Give us each day our daily bread and forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive everyone indebted to us. I think you're supposed to be able to go to a cave in here.
Oh, this is where they think Jesus taught?
Yeah, after his resurrection, they said he came here and he perhaps regave a teaching of the Sermon on the Mount. It was associated with the Ascension, so like he ascended up to heaven from here. Now that the tradition holds that it's uphill. So this is the Chapel of the Ascension, or the Mosque of the Ascension. That's where Jesus supposedly ascended to heaven after his 40 days after his resurrection. They had a stone in there that said it was his 2 feet pressed into the stone. Now there's only one left. As they were watching, he was lifted up, and a cloud took him out of their sight. Suddenly 2 men in white robes stood by them. They said, this Jesus, who has been taken up from you into heaven, will come in the same way as you saw him go into heaven.
Okay, we need to get to Bethany, and I think the best way to get there is with a driver.
Mary came where Jesus was. She knelt at his feet and said to him, Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. Jesus began to weep. Then Jesus, again greatly disturbed, came to the tomb. It was a cave. So they took away the stone, and Jesus cried with a loud voice, Lazarus, come out.
How much? Other way. Thank you, Sam.
Oh,
Thanks for the bookmark.
Hallelujah.
Come to Bethany and get a bookmark. All right, we just got done with Lazarus' tomb, and Asayed is giving us a ride back close to our Airbnb.
That was the best. Super fortunate to be able to do that. Because I was like totally ignorant of like the checkpoint and like how hard it would be to get in.
Alright, so I really want to try and hit the Church of the Holy Sepulchre today, the tomb. The rocks are slippery. Okay, and we're back. Hopefully we can get in this time.
Pilate then called together the chief priests, the leaders, and the people, and said to them, "You brought me this man as one who was perverting the people. And here I have examined him in your presence, and have not found this man guilty of any of your charges against him. Indeed, he has done nothing to deserve death." But they kept shouting, "Crucify, crucify him," and their voices prevailed. Pilate gave his verdict that their demand should be granted. When they came to the place that was called the Skull, they crucified Jesus there with the criminals, one on his right and one on his left. Then Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing." And it was now about noon, and darkness came over the whole land. Then Jesus, crying with a loud voice, said, "Father, into your hands I commend my spirit."
Alright, we're back. It's about 5 o'clock and there's a huge line.
Mary stood weeping outside the tomb. As she wept, she bent over to look inside, and she saw 2 angels in white sitting where the body of Jesus had been lying, one at the head and other at the feet. They said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" She said to them, "They have taken away my Lord, and I do not know where they have laid him." When she had said this, she turned round and saw Jesus standing there. Jesus said to her, "Mary."
Okay, just got out of the tomb. There's absolutely no filming allowed in there, so that was never going to happen. Some people tried and the guy yelled at them a lot. So don't ever try if you're watching this and you want to.
They made it to have like a very serious mood in there, touching on
The priests with their
yes.
yeah. Then you just look down, you just see that it's a slab of rock, and it's where he was laid. We got to chill. I got some food to feed stray cats. Anyway, we're heading back to try and see them lock the doors at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Okay, we're back. So I just wanted to imagine what it used to look like, so I thought I would sketch over the photo.
It was like a really special experience. Lazarus' tomb was really special. So I'm really glad we came here.
Yeah. Let's go home. Bye.
We saw you at the Jordan River.
You were at the Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, bye. Good. Bye. Okay.